Welcome, everyone. In case you're wondering, I'm just here. You might have confused my face with the pumpkins, also here as well. How are you doing? You're, of course, watching Ideal World. And what are we looking at in this hour? Well, we are going to frighten you. We have ghouls, we have goblins, and we're starting off by taking a look at a flying vamp. A very warm welcome. You are, of course, watching Ideal World, and we are very much getting in the mood when it comes to toys and also taking a look towards Halloween as well. We've got so much to show you in this particular show, and we've got some great prices as well. Now, the first item, take a look at what we have here. Now, what we have for here is the I-Fly Vamp. Not flying at the moment, but this is a genuine flying toy that flies in a way that you might not have seen before. £29.99 is your price for this. Can be flown both indoor and outdoor, but you can see it's something quite otherworldly with this. And that's what we're going to do right the way throughout this hour. We're going to take you to worlds far away, but don't worry, get your favourite security blanket and enjoy the show. Now, Richard's here with us once again. Good to see you. Like, he even gets his own lightning as well. Oh, my God, that's the power he has. Listen, I mean, this, first of all, is a tremendous flying toy we've got here. Now, you brought us countless flying toys in the past, haven't you? But there is something different about this one in the way that it does fly.
It's what makes it really, really special. We've had flying stuff that goes up and down, like, say, our helicopters. Absolutely brilliant, really, really great. What we've got is something that there's been sort of like a spread on flying toys into things that actually flap, that actually take to the skies because they work like a real bird. So the kids can actually fly this indoors and outdoors, not just up and down, but actually anywhere you want to go. Because you've got control by flapping those wings. Now, those wings work just like a real bird's wings. It gives it the lift, it gives it the power to forward, sideways, up into the air, but you literally can take it to the skies. Anyone can do it. We had the big flying, a bit like a dragonfly type design that's in all the catalogues. $49.99 for those big flying dragonflies. This is scarier, this is faster, this is easier to use, up to basically 10, 15 metres in the air, indoors and outdoors, because normally you can only fly one or the other. All you do, power it up, and away you start to fly. Now, it works like a real bird, so we've got control forwards, backwards, all around the set, but you can bring it straight back to your hand because you've got that control to take it anywhere. Look, we'll power it up, into the air, and look, that is how brilliant this flying vamp is. That is not being held up by string, it's not being held up by magnets. It's really flapping, it's really flying, and you can take it anywhere. But you know what's brilliant? We always try and bring our toys to make sure they last. So we're talking about a flying toy that can be used by the young child who's using it. So those wings there, they're soft and they're flexible. They're not going to damage and they're not going to break. The body is made of a polystyrene resin. Now, that means it's not going to damage or break. Those lights behind the eyes, that's inset in. You're not going to damage it. All you do is power it up, the wings go, and watch how it flies.
Look at that. That's fantastic, isn't it? And again, it's a new development when it comes to flying technology. Think back maybe like 10, 15, 20 years ago, when it comes to actually being able to fly your own toy. What flew it? It was your own imagination, wasn't it? It was something that you held up, going around, going meow and all that kind of thing. To be able to have this kind of technology, not that long ago, you would have been talking hundreds of pounds, wouldn't you?
Definitely, definitely. Even to the point where last year and the beginning of this year, in the catalogue shops, if you've got the catalogue sitting on your table now, have a look. You'll find a little design, a little bit bigger. It's got 4 wings, because the old technology needed 4 wings to keep it in the air. Harder to control, not so easy to fly. Around $49.99. $29.99. It's got smaller. It's got scarier.
It's got a bit scarier,
but it's designed so you can use it and I can use it. But any child really, from 6, 7 years old upwards, power it up, plug it in. You don't even need to plug it into the wall like a lot of remote controls do. All you do is plug into the controller. That little point there is like a jack from a headphone, a stereo jack. It plugs into your iVamp. You charge it up. 15 minutes, and you've got 10 to 15 minutes of actual airtime, flying it around everywhere you go. And with a remote control car, you know, you can plug it in for 3 hours. That's how long it will take. With this, take it with you everywhere. You don't need any plugs, anything else. Power it up, and away you fly.
I'll tell you what, it's very, very impressive. And do you know what? Starting to get busy on the phone lines for it as well. And I'll show you in a couple of seconds the box it comes in. I mean, with an eye on Christmas. We all look forward to the big present at Christmas, don't we? And this is exactly what this is going to come in.
Take the cameraman.